going on? This is my life in the shot. I'm your host, Donald Washington. Yesterday, March 13th, first day of free agency, and the Bears make power moves. I have a guest, Renee, here to talk about who the Bears picked up. What's going on, Renee?
Good morning.
So now, everybody was wondering about now, it was some people who kind of wondering, are the Bears going to trade Justin Fields, so they're going to build around him? Looks like the Bears are going to build around Justin. Let's take a look at who they pick up. All right, so now, one of the people they picked up yesterday at free agency is Tremaine Edmunds. What's going on with his deal, Renee?
All right, so Tremaine Evans is a former Buffalo Bills. He's also a Pro Bowler. They signed him to a 4-year, $72 million contract, and he's 24 years old, so he's still pretty young. Some of his stats last season, he had 4 interceptions and 100 tackles in a season.
Okay, right. I see in his career, in 5 years, over 565 combined tackles. Assists 206. He got 5 interceptions. That's pretty good. The Bears are definitely trying to get their defense in order. Last year, teams ran all over us, and this is the first. We haven't had a dynamic defense since Urlacher, Briggs, Peanut Tillman, and the Peanut Punch. All right, so now he's a football linebacker. All right, so now let's check this out. So now they're saying he's a 2-time Pro Bowler selection, had 100+ tackles every season he's played. He's Bill's defensive coordinator, Leslie Frazier, said he has spoken about making him more splash plays. Edmund had 5 career interceptions, 35 pass defended. That's good. That's a lot. He's all over the place on that field, just like Urlacher was for us. Also, 2 forced fumbles. And also, check it out, 6.5 sacks in his career. So not only is he able to stop the run, he's able to rush the passer, force fumbles, stop the run with the over 100 tackles a year. This man alone is a one-man wrecking crew on the defense. It shows that the Bears are serious. All right, so now we got a $100 million cap. But this is a 4-year deal of $72 million. Is that right, Renee?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, all right. So now, yesterday, March 13th, first day of free agency, Bears wasted no time. They said, All right, so now we got DJ Moore, wide receiver. Look like they're building around our quarterback with receivers. All right, now go ahead. Tell me about DJ Moore.
So DJ Moore is a former Panther. Overall, on his career, he has 364 catches, 21 touchdowns, and ran for 5,201 yards. And they signed him for 3 years for $62 million.
Okay. Yeah, Justin Fields. Now, what everybody was saying is, okay, Justin has no weapons. We had Darnell Mooney, who was really good.
Right.
Darnell Mooney was really good, I felt. Then we signed Claypool from the Steelers. All right. Now it looks like they signed DJ Moore, who, if this year, which proves if Justin doesn't rise and shine, then we know where the issue is. However, I think that this year, Justin is going to blossom. What do you think?
Definitely. They brought in some really great weapons. And like you said, it's pretty much make or break. So if you bring in all these weapons, all these assets, and he still can't get it done, then it's time to reconsider for a new quarterback. But I say definitely give him this season and see what he can do.
All right. Over 5,000 receiving yards. Recorded 364 catches. Wow. He's pretty good. Average 14.3. Yeah. All right, with 21 touchdowns in the last 5 years. The Bears made move far as power players from very good teams. Buffalo Bills, the Eagles, the Panthers. Wow. Offense, defense, and we're just starting. We still have the number 9. We still in the first round, the number 9 pick in the draft.
Right.
So we're looking very good for this draft. So this is DJ Moore. Let's take a look at Nate Davis. Check it out. Nate Davis is an offensive lineman. So now here's the problem for the Bears in the 22-23 season. Everybody's saying Justin Fields was rushed. He had to get the ball out. The Bears are building around Justin, and they building that offensive line with Nate Davis. What do you think, Renee, as far as with everybody saying that Justin was more rushed and he had to scramble out of pocket, that's why he ran? What is your opinion on that?
I think it was a matter of the receivers. I don't think he wanted to run. I think nobody was open, and so that's why he was scrambling and running, which isn't good. Hopefully, with them bringing in these new guys, he'll have somebody to throw the ball to, and hopefully he'll work on his passing game and only get better from here.
So when I watched Green Bay play, Rodgers got all day in that pocket. He's sitting back, letting the plays develop, and he's able to hit his receivers. The Bears, as soon as they hike that ball, that pocket collapsed. The Bears are looking to combat that by signing Nate Davis from the Tennessee Titans. This should be a very good and I had some clips from him. He's very good. All right, so now what else are the Bears doing? Check it out. They're not playing no games on defense. Bears have always been known for great defense since 1985. Especially with Lovie Smith. Lovie Smith was a defensive coach. He didn't play no games on the defense. We shut teams down that normally scored 28, 30 points to 14 max. But now, check it out. We got DeMarcus Walker. This was also a move that the Bears made a move. Renee, what do you want to say about DeMarcus Walker?
So DeMarcus Walker is a former Titan. He's 28 years old. They signed him to a 3-year, $21 million contract. He has 7 sacks overall in 2022 and roughly 19 sacks over 6 seasons. So that's really good.
Wow. So I see 7 sacks in 2022. I don't know. Is that a record? Is that tying Mac and what's we call it, Donald? That's Pro Bowl.
It is possible. Yeah.
That's very impressive. And if you look, check it out, y'all, for the Broncos, it kind of worries me that he's been to 3 teams within the last 6 years. But check it out. The first year, sacks, 1. He's only getting better. 1, 4, 2, 7. He's getting better. And it looks as if the Bears, just like, you got to get younger on defense. I'm not mad at the Bears for trading older players. Last year, the Bears defense looked so bad, but we traded our best players. And we had to.
Yeah.
Because you want to get younger. You're looking for the future, not the present, and building a team. So we're getting very much younger. Each one of these picks are 24, 25, and 26. That's very impressive for the Bears. So it looks like, so we already had Darnell Mooney. We had Claypool as receivers. So now we got another receiver. So now we got 3 receivers. I think we move for a tight end next. But okay. All right. Now let's talk about TJ Edwards. Renee, what do you want to say about him?
Well, first of all, if people don't know this, TJ Edwards is actually from Illinois. He's a former Eagle. He's 26 years old, so he's still young. They just signed him for 3 years, $19.5 million. So yeah, that's it for TJ Edwards.
Look at the sacks. So not only do we have a threat, we got 3 power threats, just like how we had Urlacher. We had Briggs. I mean, man, we had on each side. So now you're going to have to double team people over here. You're going to leave somebody open to sack that quarterback. I think we made some power moves. We should be in the playoffs, no question, next year. Well, actually, at the end of this year. We should make the playoffs. No question. Okay, so you say play 4 years for the Eagles. Now the Eagles just went to the Super Bowl.
Right.
We traded off great teams, not just good teams. Each one of these players have great playoff experience. Matters. That matters. Each one of these players got great playoff experience. Each one of these players have very much room to grow. They're all young. If we can't get it done this year, I don't know what's going to get it. We still have draft capital. We still have money to play with. I think we move for a tight end. Renee, what do you think our next move should be?
I think they just continue building. I think they just continue going out for great players, and I think the Bears are going to get there. I think that the Bears can really compete in the NFC North because the only team that's really dominated last season was the Vikings. So I think the Bears in the NFC North can really compete.
So the Bears couldn't beat the Vikings. We couldn't beat Green Bay. We couldn't even beat the Lions, who were, by the way, really good last year. I was wondering about that defensive coach. I mean, I was like, okay, is it the defense or is it the defensive play calling? I had questions last year about the defensive play calling. It'll be 3rd and 1. He was like in a cover 2. He should have had every man on the line. I was like, what is he doing on that defensive play? I saw some questionable defensive play calling last year as well.
Yeah.
So I think this year we get it done. We still got room to grow. I think, all right, outside of talent on our team, I think you keep Justin Fields in that pocket. We're going to have room. All right, so we get in the offensive line. Defense, good offense wins football games, but great defenses also win. We got to be good all the way around. Offense, defense, and special teams has to be making some plays when need be.
Yeah.
And we got to be dominant on all 3 aspects of the game.
Right.
Keep your offense on the field. Keep their offense off the field. Keep your offense on the field. Keep their offense off. 3 and outs. So now we got 3 great players that can get sacks, rush the quarterback. Rodgers shouldn't have all day in the pocket to pick to throw. Rodgers going to have 3 seconds gone, and that's going to disrupt a lot of plays. Oh, man, I'm excited. I cannot wait to football season this year. Anyway, Bears, good move on these drafts. Is there anything else you want to say?
So I just want to say, hopefully this season, the Bears should be able to beat Green Bay because it's looking like Aaron Rodgers is not going to be with the Packers anymore. The New York Jets really want him, and the Packers has pretty much made it clear that they're ready to part ways with Rodgers. So I think the Bears can actually beat the Packers this year. And I think we can beat the Lions. I think the only team that we're really going to be competing against is the Vikings.
Absolutely, and I think we run through them. I think we dominate the NFC North. Honestly, I think we do. I think the only time that Justin Fields should be scrambling if it's a 3rd and 7 situation, or if they call for a quarterback sneak. I don't think he just takes off and disrupt the plays every play. So I think we have a dynamic. So I don't want to be given I wanted to beat Green Bay with Rodgers. We haven't beat them, and I don't even remember the last. So I don't want it to be when Rodgers leaves, then we beat Green Bay. I want to beat him while he was there, and just man.
Well, unfortunately, it doesn't look like that's going to happen because it looks like Rodgers is going to be out of Green Bay. But yeah, I think we can finally beat Green Bay and the Lions. The Vikings were really good last season, so that's going to be really hard. That's going to be very competitive.
Okay, all right. So now I think the GM, I think they're making power moves. It's only more to come. I think that, a lot of teams are doing it within a year or two now. It's not taking 4 and 5 years to build a dynasty or build a team. A lot of teams are getting it done within a year or two. I say we get it done within a year. I say we there. Anyway, make sure you guys like, comment. Let me know what you think about this video. Peace.
Pussy on fire, ooh, down to the wire. It's my life in the shy. Ooh, it's my life in the shy.